Boogeyman band coming round the bend. Is Boogeyman band. Is Boogeyman band.
Greetings, my fellow Fright Fiends, and thanks so much for dropping by the Horror Zone channel. I hope everyone's doing well. I know it's been a little bit since I've done a video. Been working on some stuff, some bigger stuff, and just don't have all the elements involved. So that's why some of the things that I've been doing or working on haven't posted here on the channel yet, but I want to thank everyone for the continued support. Got a couple of cool Blu-rays in, and thought this would be a good opportunity to do a new video. I'm actually doing this under my Anthony Perkins tribute series, something that I started back in April of 2014. I just admired him so much. There was just something about his acting style, and I created this series because I wanted people to see other works of his that were not in the Psycho franchise, because everybody primarily knew him as Norman Bates because that was his most iconic character. One of these releases is from Arrow, which I'm very familiar with. The other one is called Kino Lorber Incorporated. I've never heard of that company before, but both of these I got off of Amazon. One I got a few days ago, the other one didn't show up till today. So I thought I'd wait. That's why I didn't showcase the first one that I got, but this is a second copy of this film that I have on Blu-ray. The first copy of it came in 2016 from Scream Factory. It was included in this double feature release with The Destroyer, another kind of obscure Anthony Perkins film that also starred Deborah Foreman and Clayton Rohner and football player Lyle Alzado. I don't know if people are aware of this one, but I did talk about this one when I got it. Edge of Sanity was also included, and it was the first time both of these films had appeared on Blu-ray. Edge of Sanity did have an MGM DVD release, but this amazing release from Arrow Video, and I will showcase this up close. Sorry about the glare from the lights in here, but it's an amazing release, and I had hoped it would come with a slipcover, but it didn't. But it has some really nice special features on it, and you can reverse the artwork. So I'll take the disc out so you guys can see. You can reverse the artwork to the original poster. And this is a very interesting, it really does play on kind of the style that Anthony Perkins did in movies like Crimes of Passion, which I also have from Arrow Video, and I did a showcase of that when I got it back in 2016 as well. But this does have a brand new 2K restoration from a 4K scan of the original 35mm camera negative. It also has a new audio commentary by writer David Flint and author and filmmaker Sean Hogan. There's also a special feature called Edward's Edge, an interview with producer Edward Simmons. Over the Edge, a brand new interview with Stephen Thrower, author of Nightmare USA. Jack Jekyll and Other Screen Psychos, a brand new interview with Dr. Claire Smith, author of Jack the Ripper and Film and Culture. French Love, a career-spanning interview with director Gerard Kikoin. Staying Sane, Gerard Kikoin discusses Edge of Sanity. Image Gallery, reversible sleeve, featuring newly commissioned artwork by Graham Humphreys. There's even a booklet in here, and I'll showcase that real quick. Really, really nice release. So it's got like a little booklet here, and it's got a write-up on the film, talks about the cast. And I'm really glad that this film is getting a little bit more recognition. I remember when it came out, because the director was known for like erotica. He had directed erotica type films. And so a lot of people wrote it off as like, you know, Perkins was kind of slumming doing a film with a former porno director and things like that. But I have always appreciated this film. I think it really just shows tremendous range for Perkins, because at this point, you know, this is what he was known for. These were the kind of roles he was getting. You know, he was primarily getting, you know, these unstable characters, as you would see in like Crimes of Passion or A Demon in My View, or even his last film In the Deep Woods, where, you know, you're kind of watching that film going, is he crazy? Is he not crazy? But the thing that you have to respect about the actor is no matter what he was given, he always brought his A game. He always brought 110% to the role. If you haven't seen Edge of Sanity, I definitely recommend it. I will showcase this up close at the end, but was really happy to get this release. And yeah, to have it in its own release and not just part of a double feature that Scream Factory put out, which is also a great release as well, but I love the special features. The one that arrived today, I haven't watched anything from this. I did watch a couple of the special features on Edge of Sanity. But this one is the first time it has been on any, you know, DVD or Blu-ray release. I still have the VHS copy of it. Now, this is directed by the late, great Tobe Hooper. I got this a long time ago off of eBay because this was the only way you could see this film. And it was also one of the early reviews that I did in this series dedicated to Anthony Perkins, even though his role is very, very much a supporting role. But this is I'm Dangerous Tonight. And this is the one that was released by Kino Lorber Incorporated, a company I've never heard of. But this is really, really awesome. And again, a very, very amazing release that I never thought was going to happen. Yeah, it's just a one disc release, but has a lot of amazing special features. There's an audio commentary by Christopher Woofter and Will Dodson, editors of American Twilight, the cinema of Tobe Hooper, audio commentary by filmmaker historian Michael Varrati, Devil in a Red Dress interview with actress Dee Wallace, Seeing Red interview with director of photography Levi Isaacs, Making I'm Dangerous Tonight, behind the scenes footage with optional commentary by videographer Stan Giacia, moderated by filmmaker Michael Felsher, A Dress to Bring Out the Devil in You, a video essay by filmmaker and programmer Chris O'Neill, I'm Dangerous Tonight video trailer. And ever since Sleepwalkers, I've had a huge crush on Madchen Mick. Of course, she was in Twin Peaks. And yeah, I just, this film is really, really good. I actually really like this film after revisiting it several years back. I believe I did my review of it in 2015. But yeah, it's kind of one of those underrated gems. It had a lot of similarity to Friday the 13th, the television series, because it was about something like a cursed object or a cursed clothing. It's a great film, and I can't wait to watch these special features. And what I might do is do special videos on each of these releases and talk about the special features and maybe give an updated review on both films, because it's been several years. Like the last time I reviewed this film was 8 years ago, and this one I believe was 7 years ago. So it's been a while. Yeah, I just thought it was important to do this. Again, I miss Tony Perkins. I always will. I've always said that I had a man crush on him. I don't know what it was about him, but after seeing him in Psycho 2, I was just obsessed with him and wanted to watch everything he did, from his older films to his more current releases. I still remember when I found out on September the 13th of 1992 that he had passed away. I was devastated, and yeah, it's always been something that, you know, I just wish I could have met the man and told him how much his work meant to me, because he was really an important figure in my life. He was somebody that got me into movies. He got me into very different types of movies, and it all came down to the humanity that was in his performances. And I think if you haven't seen a performance of his, I definitely recommend, you know, if you haven't seen anything outside of the Psycho franchise, pick up one of these films, I'm Dangerous Tonight or Edge of Sanity, or go back and watch some of his early stuff like Friendly Persuasion or Fear Strikes Out. Fear Strikes Out is one of my favorite films that he's done. And yeah, he was just, he was a master class in my opinion. And I miss him terribly still to this day, 3 decades later. And I love being able to just support him and his work, and sort of make people aware of films like this that might otherwise have been forgotten. So yeah, check these out. I'm so glad that I got them. I got them both off of Amazon, very inexpensive. And Arrow always does amazing releases. I'm really curious to see all the special features on this one. I will most likely do reviews on both of these in this series, but just wanted to showcase these. Let me know what you guys think. I hope everyone's doing well, and I got some really cool content coming up very, very soon. So take it easy. Stay scared as always. Hey fellow Fright Fiends, just want to say thank you again for supporting Boogeyman Ben's Horror Zone. If you're brand new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell notification so you're updated every time I drop a new video. I typically do this once or twice a week with new content. I've been doing this for over 11 years, and the horror genre is a passion of mine, and it really means a lot to me that I can share that passion with all of you guys. Thanks so much again for the support, and I'll talk to you again later. Take it easy, stay scared as always.